Hello people, this is Let's7 and this time we are doing some Showdown live and hopefully with some Facecam indeed. But yeah, this time we are doing some Showdown live and I was hoping that even though I'm feeling a bit under the weather, my throat is a bit sore and all that, I should be able to provide you with an entertaining narration, and I really wanted to upload something for my channel because I should have uploaded something, but I haven't had time for that, and it's just difficult sometimes to find time for YouTube. It is a fun hobby, but that's kind of what it is at the moment. It's just a hobby. It isn't my job or anything, so I have other things to worry about. And I cannot exactly rely on it on current point in time. But anyway, without further ado, I would hope that we could battle with the one, the only, Interdiction version 2 team on 610 OU, because this was quite a fun team to use. I don't think that I ever got to around making a Showdown live with it, but it's a fun team to use, and I just hope that we could be able to provide you with the fun commentary alongside with the team. What was pretty much a joke, and at the time I just thought a Drake over there, Jirachi, and then some things what are on OU. Pretty much all of these were on the top of the list, so that's why they're there. So yep, that's pretty much it. So let's look for a battle and see where it goes. And indeed, the opponent is gonna bring in a team of Sableye, Charizard, the Salamence, Swampert, Ditto, and a Cloyster. So look at my opponent. The most obvious lead would be indeed the Ditto. So I'm just gonna lead up with money, and they're gonna leave out the Swampert. That's nothing. That wasn't something I really wanted to see, but it's fine. I have my Breloom. I have Breloom in my back. I'm just gonna U-turn, bring my Breloom, and oh, they're gonna go with Ice Punch, and might as well go with Spore. I mean, I could have taken it out. I might as well go with Bullet Seed, take it out that way. It's going down, no question about it. But it brings me a point where the... Okay. The Charizard comes in. I was not exactly anticipating that, but I'm fine with that. If it's X, it won't be a problem, and if it's Y, I have no problem with that either. So I'm just gonna go with Save Spore. It's gonna go with Air Slash. It's Air Slash. Just gonna bring in Comedy, and now pretty much because I had speed, because I have Stone Edge, this thing should be going down. And nothing really appreciates a Choice Bandit Stone Edge from that. Oh yeah, there's the Ditto. I don't want to face it here. Should I make a prediction, or should I make a predunction? And maybe I'm faster, so I'm gonna make a predunction and hoping that they would indeed do. They stay in. Whatever. Okay, we might as well go with Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave, yes indeed. This man doesn't know much about the speed tiers, or doesn't know much about Dugtrio, either or. And I was expecting them to pull a switch into Ditto, copy my Dugtrio Arena Trap, and then I would be locked into Stone Edge on a Ditto. The Charizard isn't going to do much. I have the Thunder Wave, and then I'm just gonna go with Stealth Rocks on this turn. Because the opponent's team doesn't really appreciate that, I can just go with that, and yeah, that's it. Now, they're gonna go lock themselves into Aromatherapy, and honestly, that's the best thing that can happen to me, because quite frankly, my Dugtrio can just come in, revenge kill this, or actually take this thing out, so I'm fine with that. That's a trade-off. I agree with you. That's a good trade-off. Yes, indeed. So, anyway, the thing is that the Ditto here is most definitely gonna be his choice scarf, like most Dittos are. If it isn't, then by God, I will be wrong. But I am honestly assuming that this thing is indeed choice scarf, and it's gonna lock itself into Thunder Wave. And now I just get go with the Earthquake, take it out with no problem whatsoever. Because this thing doesn't even have all that much HP, and knowing Blizz's awful defenses, it's not gonna take it. It's not. It's going down one hit KO. There's no question about it. It cannot outspeed me. There's nothing. They forfeit. They knew that they had nothing. They knew they had nothing for Dactrio. So, yeah, without further ado, let's jump on another battle. So that was kind of lackluster ending, and here they are. My opponent is gonna bring in a Greninja. Garchomp. Hydreigon is not gonna have too much fun, even though there's a Escadrille, even though there's a Aegislash. But the thing is that the Clefable and Charizard and Garchomp and the Greninja are going to have a bit of a fun time with it, but because of my Scarf, it's not that bad. Leads of my opponent, the most obvious one would be Greninja. But I think that the best lead for me is gonna be Hydreigon, just because the possibility of Excadrill lead. I'm just gonna go with Fire Blast, hoping for a KO. Not really, I don't think it's gonna KO, but I'll go with Fire Blast. It's gonna be the best move I can go for on this Excadrill, because the fact remains to be that this Excadrill is gonna be a bit of a problem. Unless I get a huge amount of damage. It's gonna go with Rock Slide. Not that much damage is dealt. Not that much damage is dealt. And now I could just anticipate a EQ. Oh wait. They have Mold Breaker and then they go with Rock Slide. It's beyond me, but I don't know what they're gonna do. I assume that they would bring in the Charizard. So I might as well bring in Comedy. And they bring Garchomp. Oh, I should have brought in Jirachi, but it's fine. It's fine. I've gotta... There's two options it can go for, really. And both of them are viable. So I'm just gonna make a risky prediction and go into Hydreigon. Yes, it goes with Dragon Claw. Doesn't matter that much. I get go into Jirachi, and now I might as well go with HP Ice. I believe that they think that I'm... yeah, it's a possibility, yeah. Might as well go with U-turn. So, predicting the Aegislash in a way, not really, and then I'm just gonna bring in Dactrio. And because Dactrio does what Dactrio does, it's gonna go with Earthquake and KO this thing if its stance changes, and if it doesn't, Choice Banded Earthquake should do enough to KO it. So that's Aegislash no more. So that's Aegislash for you. It's gonna be a very useful Pokemon if you use it correctly, and because they don't know that I have Choice Band, and because I know they have Weakness Policy, I don't think they are gonna be able to hang on from this hit. To be fairly honest, if they have Shadow Sneak and probably Sacred Sword, what they think that might not even KO. Oh yeah, I forget. The mechanics changed. The mechanics change. It's just awful. Okay. Greninja coming in. It has to be special, no question about that. I'm gonna bring in Blissey. I'm gonna bring in Balloon Blissey. It's gonna go with Ice Beam. Not deal not any damages whatsoever. And now I'm thinking that the best move would be Stealth Roku. Stealth Roku. As I'm just gonna do that. Then I'm just gonna get up with my T-Wave. As it goes with the SD. Doesn't matter too much. I don't say that I like it, but it doesn't matter too much because I do have my Alakazam in the back pocket of mine. So now I'm just gonna give you the Weakness Policy with no... I don't care much about the Weakness Policy, really. They get to go with Iron Head. I don't care that much. Alakazam is gonna come in, and the thing is that now they get paralyzed and I get up in my Shadow Ball KOing it. That's it. That's exactly is Eggy Slash for you. It's gonna fail you on the most crucial turn. And that's what the Balloon Blizzy does for me. Because it is... Thunderwave Blizzy might not be the best metagame call, but it's still good, as good as it was before. So, this thing, Alakazam, it can be useful. It can be useful. Perhaps... Well, yeah, it is useful, but I'm just gonna go with the Psyshock on the Scarf. So this thing is Scarf, that's fine to note. Fine to note. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. No, I might as well bring in Comedy as a Death Border, but then again... Well... I mean, Alakazam outspeeds Clefable and Charizard. So, but I don't need it as much. It would be fun to have, but I don't really need it. I might as well sack it and then bring in my Breloom, the reminder. And no, I might as well go with SD. Really, I have a free opportunity to go with SD. Actually SD twice and win the game. That's pretty much it. They're gonna go with another. Oh, they're being crafty there, aren't they? So now I'm just gonna go with Mach Punch, and I'm gonna score 1 KO, 1 more KO, and pretty much my combination of Comedy and okay, they bring Clefable. Unless they have some kind of priority, they are going down on this turn. Oh wow! They are unaware. They are unaware from my boost. So I was not expecting that. Not one bit. But it's fine. It's really fine. Because I'm gonna have to make a switch anyway. Oh wow! Oh wow! They... Okay. Jirachi isn't doing much, but I still might need it a little bit. What is it gonna go for though? It should have Dark Pulse, so if they do, they win the game. If they don't, then they... Yeah, they win the game with Dark Pulse, pretty much. Surely, the thing is that unless I crit them twice with Draco Meteor, it's not gonna be that much of a big of a deal. First of all, I need to outspeed them and then KO them with Draco Meteor, and yeah, the unaware Clefable, it's a bit of a problem, really. It's a bit of a problem. I really didn't expect that to go about, because honestly, I haven't really seen anybody running unaware Clefable, and I'm just gonna go with Draco Meteor on this turn as they go with the EQ, take me out. Noskris can Fire Blast, and that's gonna be the game! That's gonna be the game indeed, and thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for enduring my narration, and as always, leave a like, leave a comment, and as usual indeed, fix it up a little bit. So anyway, as usual, have a fine day!